Hello and welcome to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I would like to welcome you each out to the shed of many names on this beautiful evening. The moon just rose up above the horizon and she's beautiful tonight. But it is finally time to strain my first jar of the Rosehip Tincture. Yes, it is, I think, 10 or 11 weeks since I made it. Guess what? She is still perfectly fine, dark, rich, and beautiful. Now, she's an amazing tincture. This can be, in emergency situations, your dose of vitamin C for the day. Extremely potent vitamin C, the strongest that you will get on this earth is rosehip. And of course, these are Rosa rugosa rosehips. Um, it's it helps your white blood cells to carry vitamin C to fight infections and fungal infections and anything that your white blood cells would fight. It's good for arthritis, very good for inflammation, and so on. I'll have more in the description box below. Sorry, y'all. It's bothering me. Now, I will talk about dosage amounts after a while once we get this strained. Now, make sure that your work area, your countertop, your workspace is clean and sanitized. Make sure that your jar that you're going to strain the rosehip tincture into is clean and sanitized. You'll need a funnel, and I also will use these filterless coffee filters. Best things invented for straining out tinctures. And I have a spatula to try to mash as much of the alcohol out as I can. You're not going to get it all out, but you can try to get most of it out. So let's get started. First, let's get this. Okay, let's get this off and get ready to strain it. None of my vodka level went down, so this could be interesting for the first pour. Look how beautiful, dark, and rich that is, and the mess that I'm making. But look how beautiful and dark that is. You can't tell just yet, but it's a beautiful dark, dark red. Now I'm going to keep mashing it for just a little bit longer and I'll bring y'all right back. Okay, now I do have a bowl to put my almost completely spent rose hips in. Now, if you wanted to, you could keep the rose hips, dry them, and now, if you're not worried about alcohol, it'll have a little bit in it, but you can dry them and use the pieces of rose hips for tea, or you can just go ahead and put them in your compost pile, because you're not going to get all the alcohol out, and no, it won't hurt your compost pile at all. And of course, the rose hips being dried when first used, they have soaked up quite a bit of the vodka. And you just mash until you can't get any more liquid out and put them in your bowl. Oh, it smells so good. And that's all the alcohol I'm going to get out of that jar. And this is why a lot of times I don't like to use. It's very rare that I use any dehydrated products or freeze-dried products. But Rosehip Tincture is one that you can make with fresh or dried rose hips. There's a few exceptions to the rule. But look how dark and rich that is. That's an amazing amount of vitamin C right there. Now, if you wanted to, I'm making it as a medicinal. If you wanted to, you can use it to cook with. It will give it some rose hip flavor. But me personally, I'm keeping it for medicinal purposes. And you take out your Sharpie marker, or you make a label, and now it's officially rose hip tincture 523. And there we have it. Okay, let's talk dosage. Since this is extremely concentrated, I would say 10 to 20 drops 2 times a day. Now, the 10 drops is for smaller boned people, 20 drops is for larger people. And you can take it as a daily vitamin C dosage, or take it when you are getting sick, or you can add it to teas, you could add it to smoothies. There's so many wonderful things that you can add this tincture to, or just do like I do, take it straight. Um, just learn where the 10, and me being me, I would do the 20 drops because of my size, and I would learn where the 20 drop mark is on your graduated dropper, and that way you know where your exact dosages and you don't have to do the drops all the time. Simple, easy, anybody can do this. Yes, you can. All you need are the Rosehips and your vodka. Now, of course, I'll have more information in the description box below this video. And yes, this time it'll be down there. I won't fall asleep. Just been way too busy and stretched too thin. Simple, easy, you can do this. Just believe in yourself. You can make your own self well and you can make your own medicines. Everyone, take care. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Please continue to stock your pantries up with food that will sustain you, food that will fill you and nourish you, not junk food, medicines that will heal you, protection as well as bare essentials, the necessities that you need, and be very careful what you save up because yeah, some of those bare essentials might not be as important as you think they are. Everyone, take care. I will see you soon, and may you each be blessed. Hoot hoot!